and I tell you this story because it leads into kind of how I got into jewelry as well. So I literally that day left MCI. And the following day, I was heading to Las Vegas. I had a home there, and my renter had left. So I was going to meet the management company, and that was already in the works. So I continued with my trip to Las Vegas, waiting for the management company at my home. A knock came on the door. And when that knock came on the door, it was actually one of my uh, old general managers who worked for MCI, an old VP who had since left, his wife. And she said, "I'm so glad you still live here." And I said, "I haven't lived here for 4 years." And she shared with me that her husband was in Ireland. He had just met a marketeer who was getting ready to break up the telephone company, and would I like to go to Ireland? And so that started the conversation. I started my training company, then my consulting company, then, and went to Ireland for 3 years. Wow. So when I came back, got married, and that's when the traveling was still continuing on a regular basis. So because of the enormous amount of traveling I was doing, my first year married, I was pretty much on the road for 9 months. And my husband said, "You got to figure something else out. Like, I didn't sign up for this." So that led me to the opportunity of jewelry. I talked to my jeweler at the time, and he said, "Why don't you think about opening up a little silver shop?" And that kind of started the wheels in motion. I could open up a silver shop. I could do consulting on the side. The silver shop took off. And the next thing I knew, I had a fine jewelry store, and I was back in the jewelry business. So just full circle went through that. So it's very interesting.